Upon moving to Wyoming, I became enamored with the idea of freedom. I felt that I was on the precipice of, for once in my life, free choice. That thus far I had been making choices about things, expressing my agency in certain contexts, but lacked true freedom insofar as I was enslaved by the oppressive environment governed by my family and their various abusive lackeys. I thought that perhaps everything I knew about wage slavery and the lack of social mobility in this country could be wrong, that perhaps all I needed to do was work, live in work, bathe in work, breathe in work, and bend the knee to work. The extent to which I believed this was, as with many things in my life, mood-based. Indeed, my neuroticism served as a new dictator, governing its oppressive arms, institutions, with an iron fist, not unlike what I had come to know from my previous environment. The difference was that I would now have to reckon with the complex interplay between my emotional states and the immediate need for resources, the governing principle that one does not eat if one does not work. Once again, the sentiments expressed in the content I made without work experience became all the more relevant. I had not escaped my ideological trajectory. It only became more resolute with lived experience. So therein lies the question: am I a free man? No. It goes without saying that one is not free if deprived of the resources that sustain a basic right to life. If certain institutions that exist coerce you into serving them by holding those resources over your head, you have no choice but to succumb to their coercion or die. Dying for most is not an option, but maybe it is for me. Every day I awake in preparation for what will be another physically and mentally grueling day, desperately attempting to ignore the fact that tomorrow and the next day will be the same, as will my life going forward. My roommate has a habit of saying thinking is feminine before prefacing it with "you think too much." He's not incorrect. If I could turn off that which makes me think about how cyclical this suffering is, I would be less attuned to it. I would feel less hopeless in the face of the cycle. But I cannot turn off my brain. My brain is a pattern recognition machine, and as such, the persistent pattern of cyclicality cannot be ignored. I feel stuck. I feel hopeless. I feel as though I am living on perpetual standby, waiting for the next moments I am given to recover from the mental and physical anguish that plagues my waking existence before they end on short notice, only to do it all over again. I live on a hamster wheel. The hamster wheel will never stop spinning, not unless I stop it myself. Take your choice, free man. In this game, the only winning move is not to play.